We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Second here tonight. Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hayward.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Kane will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Just underway here in Kansas City. And there's ball 2 now. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Chavez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goes on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
But this will not get down quick. At the plate, Alex Avila carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Alex Avila.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in, Anthony goes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it.
Escobar dives. What a stop. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Braun coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Addison Russell. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. In the air out to right. Chavez is there, and he puts this one away for the third. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This one's flared out toward left. Goes shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. This one's down to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Way in front of a great slider that time. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte's after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Center fielder number 7.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chavez moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Riding in once again, Alex Avila flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Digging in the switch hitter, Demetrius Diaz. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now batting, Alcides Escobar. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Center fielder number
Ready
6.
for another chance, Lorenzo Cain. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony goes. First pitch on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for out number 2.
The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A base hit in his first trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Digging in now, Frank Chavez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Right fielder.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And 1 gone. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hosmer.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Moustakas.
And that misses ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Addison Russell. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Kane is right there, one down. Here's Starling Marte. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Braun.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Demetrius Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you, and he throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Arrieta gets the sign. On his way with the 3-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line toward right center. Chavez is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first down. Here's the first pitch to him. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a move over to first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Snap throw to first. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again. Frank.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Arrieta sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. 1-1. Here it is. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Center fielder number 7, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw, Javier Baez. Will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready for another chance.
For the Royals, first baseman.
First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting, third baseman.
Nick Castellanos. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Nick Castellanos.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up as goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in over. Carl Edwards. Here's a pop-up now. And Avila will make the catch there for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Demetrius Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Brandon Maurer.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 32, Brandon Maurer.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's a swing, and of course ground balls always find the new guy. This one's down to third. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the Kyle Schwarber. Ryan Healy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Denard Span will move into the on-deck.
Denard.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here. John Jay will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fouled straight back. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first, two gone. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Avila. Will Atkinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Kelvin Herrera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out, and it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Little tapper down the third baseline. Castellanos with a bare hand, not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Wilson Contreras is in with two away here, as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And the runner back. Two out with the man at first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Slider whiffed on for strike three. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Goes is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded down the third baseline, right to Bryant. And 8 innings have come and gone now, as the inning is ready once again. Anthony goes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9, as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Right fielder number.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cain. He's got it 1 away, and he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
On 2-0, you could bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1, here it is. He's running towards second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Number 7.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. Now action. in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that's through into center field, base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tyson Wolf takes over now with 2 gone.
Now pitching for the Royals.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to
and the throw is in time to get him. Stride. In Frank Chavez. Justin Wilson. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 16, Orlando.
And he takes ball 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Baez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting,
Wade Davis. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Left fielder number 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Billy Burns will be summoned down to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Billy Burns.
First things first, here's a throw over. Another look to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Atkinson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors.